Le subjonctif passé, the past subjunctive. When is the past subjunctive used? The past subjunctive is used when the action in the clause starting with que or qui, in other words, when the action in the subordinate clause happened before the action in the main clause, and when the verb in the subordinate clause requires the subjunctive mood. Bear in mind that the verb in the main clause may be in the present or in the past tense. So, for example, Je suis contente que tu aies mangé tes légumes. I'm happy that you ate your vegetables. You can see that the main clause Je suis contente is in the present tense. The subordinate clause requires a subjunctive because the main clause expresses feelings, and the reason we use the past subjunctive as opposed to the present subjunctive is because the action you ate your vegetables happened before I am happy. In other words, I'm happy is the result of you eating your vegetables and therefore happened afterwards. Elle était déçue que tu sois parti si tôt. She was disappointed that you left so early. You can see that the main clause is in the past tense, and again we're dealing with feelings. So the subordinate clause requires a subjunctive, and we're using the past subjunctive because the action of you leaving happened before she was disappointed. If you need to learn when the subjunctive mood is required, click here. How is the past subjunctive formed? The past subjunctive has two parts, an auxiliary verb, either être or avoir, conjugated in the present subjunctive, and a past participle. Here's the verb être in the present subjunctive. Que je sois, que tu sois, qu'il soit, que nous soyons, que vous soyez, qu'il soit. And here's the verb avoir in the present subjunctive. Que j'ai, que tu aies, qu'il est, que nous ayons, que vous ayez, qu'ils aient. However, bear in mind that the verb être or avoir conjugated in the present subjunctive is only the first part of the past subjunctive. The second part is the past participle. So, for example, here's the first group verb parler, to speak or to talk, in the past subjunctive. Que j'ai parlé, que tu aies parlé, qu'il ait parlé, que nous ayons parlé, que vous ayez parlé, qu'ils aient parlé. And here's the verb choisir, to choose, in the past subjunctive. Que j'ai choisi, que tu aies choisi, qu'il ait choisi, que nous ayons choisi, que vous ayez choisi, qu'ils aient choisi. If you need to learn how to form the past participle, click here. In the past subjunctive, most past participles are used with the auxiliary verb avoir. When using avoir, the past participle agrees in number and gender with the preceding direct object. If the sentence has no direct object, the past participle stays in its default form. So, for example, here's the verb manger, to eat, in the past subjunctive. Qu'il ait mangé, qu'elle ait mangé, qu'ils aient mangé, qu'elles aient mangé. Notice that because there is no preceding direct object, manger has remained the same in the masculine, feminine, singular and plural. and here's the verb manger in the past subjunctive with the preceding direct object les, meaning them, referring to cherries, which in French is a feminine plural word. Qu'il les ait mangées, qu'elle les ait mangées, qu'il les ait mangées, qu'elle les ait mangées. These sentences mean that he, she, or they ate them. Notice that because we're using the verb avoir as a helping verb, manger agrees with the preceding direct object les and not with the subject. So the reason we're adding es to the verb manger is because the preceding direct object les refers to cherries, which in French is feminine and plural. On the other hand, when using être, the past participle agrees in number and gender with the subject. So for example, here's the verb arriver, to arrive, in the past subjunctive. Qu'il soit arrivé, qu'elle soit arrivée, qu'il soit arrivé, qu'elle soit arrivée. So notice that when using être as a helping verb, we've added an e to the verb arriver when the subject is feminine, an s when the subject is plural, and es when the subject is feminine and plural. Verbs using être as a helping verb usually express movement. Aside from pronominal verbs, which all use être as a helping verb, only 17 verbs use the auxiliary verb être. Verbs using être are aller, to go, arriver, to arrive, descendre, to go down, devenir, to become, entrer, to go in, monter, to go up, mourir, to die, naître, to be born, partir, to leave, passer, to pass by, rentrer, to go home, rester, to stay, retourner, to go back, revenir, to come back, sortir, to go out, tomber, to fall, and venir, to come. However, descendre, monter, passer, rentrer, retourner, and sortir use avoir when the sentence has a direct object. However, the meaning of the verb changes slightly. When used with avoir, descendre means to take down, monter means to take up, passer means to spend time, rentrer means to bring in, retourner means to turn over, and sortir means to take out. So here's an example with a verb that can be used with both être and avoir. Je doute qu'il soit déjà monté en haut. I doubt that he has already gone upstairs. Je doute qu'il ait déjà monté sa valise en haut. I doubt that he has already taken his suitcase upstairs. Here are the links to my grammar, vocabulary, culture, and pronunciation playlists if you're interested. If you have any questions, requests, or suggestions, please leave a comment below. And don't forget, you can also find me on Twitter and Facebook. Bye!